All right, YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We have a very nice unboxing today, ladies and gents. Bunch of variety, bunch of different watches. To be honest, I don't remember buying about half of this stuff. However, these are just some of the watches that came in over the last week. So we're gonna run through them quick and you guys will get to see what's new, what's available, and more importantly, what the deals are. So let's jump into today's video. Now, don't forget, like I always say, if you guys are looking to buy, sell, trade, do whatever, head right over to the website, horologyexchange.com. Let me know what you have and I'll see if we can make a deal. I'm pretty much buying everything at all times, anything from Rolex, Cartier, Omega, Tudor, it does not matter. Sometimes it will matter though. I do let you guys know if I'm not interested in a watch. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense to stock stuff. But for the most part, let me know what you have. Looking to buy all Pateks, Rolex, AP, Tudor, Cartier, Omega, does not matter. And more importantly, I am the fastest paying watch company out there. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how big anybody else is. If you sold me a watch, there's not a single person in the world that could say, Peter did not pay me the same day. Sorry, but there's not. There's just not. So what are you waiting for? Head over to the website. First and foremost, we got to start off with everyone's favorite brand. Of course, Rolex, starting off with them. Let's open this up. So we have a absolutely immaculate 16610. This is a 40 millimeter date sub with the Cyclops aluminum insert. And I mean, the condition on this watch, absolutely phenomenal. I mean, when you could hold the watch by the buckle and the bracelet is still straight, I mean, come on. This watch does come as a complete set with papers, serial tag, as well as a Rolex service card. This watch was actually just serviced once again. And I mean, it was just refinished. I mean, look at the chamfers on this case. It's absolutely phenomenal. This is a great condition watch, all original. And the best part about this is actually an A serial number. So A serial number usually indicates a Swiss only dial. However, this is a later production run, pretty much towards the end of the A serial. So this watch actually comes with a Swiss made dial as well as an SEL bracelet. So the papers are actually dated, I don't know, I think that's 2002, roughly 2002. But realistically, this watch was probably produced end of 1999, early 2000. Great condition watch. Something like this is going to be right around $9,500. I mean, the condition is absolutely immaculate. You guys will be able to see it closer up. Let's move on to the next piece. And we have another 5-digit. This is probably one of the hottest selling 5 digits, along with the classic Submariner. I've probably sold anywhere from 20 to 25 of these this year alone, if not a little bit more. This is a 16600 Sea-Dweller. So once again, this is a 5-digit with the aluminum insert. And once again, I mean, condition. Guys, I don't buy or sell junk. And I mean, just take a look at this. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. This is a Z serial. We have a no holes case, solid end link bracelet. I believe this should be right around 06, 07. 2006 dated warranty papers. This watch does come with a serial tag, warranty papers, bezel protector, as well as its original box. Looks entirely unpolished. I would say that this is definitely going to need a polish. I'm still going to send it out regardless. But I mean, lugs, perfectly thick, both even on both sides of the case. Bezel, definitely unpolished, and our insert, I don't think that there's a single mark on it. Personally, I kind of like the no Cyclops a little bit more. I don't know why it's been growing on me. And I mean, it's just a clean, everyday look. This is a watch you could realistically wear with anything. More importantly, like I always say, when you buy a 5-digit, especially in condition like this, the watch will last you a lifetime. I don't care what you do to it. I have seen these watches run forever without service, this, that. They're workhorses. They're tool watches. Use them, wear them, and enjoy them. Let's move on to the next piece. So here's another rare find. This is a 16200 on Jubilee. Now, what's rare about this watch? Entirely unpolished, like new old stock condition. I mean, take a look at the Jubilee. It's fully linked. It's fully extended out. We have our green case back sticker. Look at the case. Look at the original lapping. Take a look at that bezel. These are all factory lapping cuts. These are all factory. This watch is entirely unpolished. It's got that nice silver dial, silver sunburst. This is another watch. These are one of my favorite references. Anything 1/6, 200, 300, whatever. These are great watches, people. You can find something like this right around $6,500, maybe a little bit below. Condition like this, you can't go wrong with it. Finding 5-digit Datejust 36s like this in this condition, damn near impossible right now. Trust me, I buy them up whenever I can, and I had to buy this one. Granted, it's not a configuration that everybody wants, but I mean, just take a look at this condition. Something like this, you're gonna be able to pick up for right around 6,300, 6,500. I think that's perfectly fair if you really think about it. The way that Rolex used to cut these cases back in the day on 5-digit watches, there is nothing else like it. To this day, it's still the watch that started it all for me. And more importantly, I still think that this is one of the best looking watches, as well as one of the best budget-friendly options from the Rolex lineup. And I'm pretty sure that I showed this one in the last video, but this watch just came back from service. Once again, complete set 16233. So we have it with the black stick dial. Condition is everything. Something on a watch like this, it's perfect. It's clean, it's classic. You could wear this with absolutely anything. And this watch was just fully serviced. Beautiful bracelet, green case back sticker still on the watch, and it is a complete set. Okay, so the papers are actually undated. Serial number is an R serial, which roughly translates to 1987, 1988. But I mean, just the condition. Once again, condition overall. I mean, this case is entirely unpolished. Now, I did opt to leave this watch unpolished for the time being because you don't really find them in unpolished condition. There's patina all over the bezel. There's patina on the gold center links, patina on the crown. It's just a very nice look. And personally, this is almost like a pair of Reeboks. I think a Datejust is like a pair of Reeboks. It looks a little bit better when it has some wear to it, when it has some scuffs, when it has some dirt on it, some scratches. Now, obviously, there's no dirt on this watch. It goes through the ultrasonic cleaner as well as being steamed out. But I just wanted to show this one again. This is a phenomenal watch. This watch is now on the website as well. Complete set box papers, two-tone 16233 sapphire crystal. This watch is listed for, I believe, $7,000. On to the next. Pretty much gonna do it for all the 5 digits. And now we start moving on to the big boys, the 6 digits. Next up, we have a 2023 Submariner 41mm. Obviously, new reference 126610LN. This watch comes as a full complete set, including box, booklets, card, white tag, green tag. And I mean, once again, this is another classic watch. You can't go wrong with it. The Submariner is the most iconic watch in the world. Every other brand has tried to come out with something similar, but Rolex always wins. 41mm case, we have the Oyster bracelet. This watch is pre-owned, however, it's in phenomenal condition. It does need a little bit of a cleanup. It was lightly worn. But overall, no chips, no dings, no cracks in the crystal, no scratches. Something like this, you could be able to pick it up for around $13,000. Now, brand new is gonna cost you around $14,500. So you could save yourself pretty much $1,500 just by getting something that's a year older. Once it's cleaned up, it'll look brand new anyway. You're gonna wear it, you're gonna put scratches on it yourself. And I mean, it's a 41mm sub. Once again, tool watch. Use it, abuse it, enjoy it. That's all you can do with these. And I mean, pretty much for the most part, at least over the last few years, your money has always been safe in Submariners. Stuff like more of sportier models. Let's see what we got. Okay, beautiful. We have another 124060 41mm no date Submariner. Once again, that no cyclops on the crystal. I'm a big fan of this look. The last one that I had sold in, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes after the video went out. We have a 2024 warranty card. This watch comes as a complete set minus white hang tag. Box, booklets, green hang tag, and this watch is unworn. However, I did notice that there are a few handling marks. So what does handling marks mean? So if you look at like basically the high polish portions of this watch, which would be pretty much the sides of the case, sides of the bracelet, there's a few light marring marks. Now this could just be from somebody wiping it down. The watch looks unsized to me. I don't see any screw heads that are damaged. Let's call it unworn. Let's call it slider maybe if you'd like. So this watch is going to be listed pretty much same price as the other one, $11,500. That's shipped and delivered to you. Some people don't need the date. Let's be honest. Who the hell uses their watch to tell the time? Very rarely is my watch set to the correct time. It is more of something that you just wear. But a no date sub, especially the 41mm, new reference, a new movement, new case, new bracelet, etc., etc. Can't go wrong with something like this. Moving on to the next one, you can't really go wrong with them. Last but not least, oh, cool. So if you guys are not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow the Instagram, Horology Exchange on Instagram. I posted a reel about this watch So this is actually a 2023 126621 rose gold and stainless steel Yacht-Master. Now, if you know me, if you've seen me before, I always wear a Yacht-Master. I wear my rhodium one. I love this watch. Personally, the 40mm yachts, both in platinum, rhodium, blue, whatever, phenomenal watches. Phenomenal. Can't go wrong. Fits the wrist great, and the size is perfect. Now, this was sold to me as being brand new. Unfortunately, it had some handling marks, some wear marks in the center links. Once again, this is gold. So I'm going to clean this thing up. It's a 2023 full complete set, box, papers, double tagged. We have our bezel protector, all of our links and everything. Retail on this watch, $16,400 from Rolex. That's prior to tax. Something like this you could pick up on Horology Exchange for $14,500. I think that's the cheapest complete set listed anywhere in the world. And I mean, the watch is already in like new condition. It has a few little stickers still left on it. Needs a very light cleanup, and this watch will be brand new. So once again, pretty big savings by going pre-owned or slider. And I mean, this is just something different. I think Rolex absolutely killed it on this color combination. The only thing I wish they did was put on a rose gold crown. It would just give a little bit different of a contrast. But the matte black dial, it's the same dial that's used in the 126655s, the Rose Oyster Flex Yacht-Masters. I mean, it's a great looking watch. Someone that doesn't want all stainless steel, you want a little bit of precious metal, a little bit of pop. This is a great, great watch to get into. Pretty much going to do it for the Rolex. Here's a brand I don't think I've ever shown on this. I don't think I've shown this. I don't think I've had one Cartier in since this channel started. I mean, I probably bought them, but I just never really included them in a video. So here's a brand new WSSA 0018. So this is a large Cartier Santos 100, obviously with the date. This is a white dial, and if you'll notice, this watch is fully stickered. It still has all of the original hang tags on it. This watch is brand new, unworn, unsized, complete set. The original bracelet here. We do have the buckle. We have our warranty card, which is dated in the month of June. We have our screwdrivers. So it's a complete set. I mean, list on this watch is $77.50 from Cartier. This watch is listed on the website for $6,600. Once again, I'm pretty sure that this is the cheapest Cartier Santos large model, brand new, fully stickered, anywhere in the world. I'm actually a very big fan of Santos's. 40mm stainless steel. The bracelet, it's not floppy. It's got a nice bracelet. You can lay it down on a table and it's not going to hit the case back. More importantly, you're getting a brand new watch that's fully stickered. It's almost like you walked into the boutique, but you didn't spend the same money as buying it in the boutique. The white dial is great. The contrast from the blued hands is perfect. And I mean, these things just fit the wrist. It's kind of like wearing a Patek or an AP, I guess, because it's almost an integrated style bracelet. These are very easy. They have the quick release on the upper lugs. So you could change the bracelet for the leather strap. You could pull the links out very quick. Not a lot of tools needed. Very user-friendly watch. And honestly, it's a very stylish watch. You could wear this, once again, shorts, t-shirt, or you could wear this with a suit. This is a great watch overall. And of course, complete set. Now, moving over. We got some more Omegas. So a lot of these Omegas just sell pretty much as soon as my videos go out, which is great. I mean, it's great for me. The margin is a little bit better on Omegas, but for the most part, you know, you're getting a steal of a deal. So here's an Aqua Terra. So this is a blue wave dial. So this is the newer style watch with the exhibition style caseback. We have our half link, easy adjustable, sapphire exhibition style caseback. But I mean the dial on this watch. This dial is phenomenal. This is better than a Rolex dial. I mean, it looks like they put more effort into designing this watch than a Rolex, than an AP, than a Patek. You know, obviously comparable. But I mean, something like this, $4,000, I think list is like $6,000 from Omega. This is a 2022 complete set, box, cards, everything like that. Again, you really just can't go wrong with something like this. High polished center links, brushed outer links, lots of satin and high polished finishes throughout. The movement is finished phenomenally on this watch. And the dial is what sells this thing for me. A lot of people like to hate on Omega, but the quality of the watch is actually superb. It really is. Everything from the finishing, and I know a lot of people don't actually take that into consideration, but finishing a watch like this, or refinishing it, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of know-how, and it takes a hell of a lot of machinery. So everything from the finishes are top-notch, the movement top-notch. It's just a great looking watch. Can't tell me the dial isn't cool. Because, I mean, who else is really doing stuff like this? And, I mean, this is something a little bit different. You want a Datejust? Personally, I'd say go with an Omega. I feel like you're getting more bang for the buck. But certainly not least, we have a Tudor, and this is actually one of my favorite Tudors. Let's open this up and show you guys what we got. This is a 2017 25500 TN. So we have a titanium Pelagos. It's a 2-liner dial. What does that mean? There's 2 lines of text towards the 6 o'clock portion of the dial. Something that they've done away with. And I mean, it's just a cool watch. It almost looks like you're wearing a sub. However, this thing is made out of titanium. Bracelet pretty much shows no sign of wear on this watch. And I mean, overall, it's in phenomenal condition. Original chamfers on the case, original finishes all the way throughout. We don't have any missing lume in the bezel. We don't have any dings, dents, or anything like that. And I mean, to be honest with you, something like this, if you could pick this watch up for right around 2,900 bucks, $3,000, full set, box papers, full links, I think this is a great watch. Once again, I would take this over a Datejust. Why? It's just a little bit cooler. I get it. The Rolex name holds more weight. But a Tudor, once again, it's kind of Rolex when you think about it. Build quality is pretty much superb. Everything from the finishes, the cuts, the materials used. Tudor's on the money. Almost looks like a Submariner at 1/3 of the price of a 16610. I mean, I don't know. Can't really go wrong there. Big fan of Tudor, and I'm still a fan of everything that they are putting out. I feel like they have the best R&D team, out of every brand. It's like these people are actually listening to what the people want, when the new releases come out. Not just, oh, let's slap a new color dial on a watch, But that's going to do it for this 5500 TN Titanium 2017 box and papers. This watch I'm probably going to list for right around $3,000 on the website. Pretty much going to do it for this episode, this quick little unboxing. All these watches, along with I think about 10 or 15 plus more, are going to be available on horologyexchange.com. So head over to the website. While you're there, don't forget, if you're looking to buy, sell, trade, do any of those wonderful things, and service, we actually hit a very big milestone in regards to service. You guys will see that in the next regular vlog video. But pretty much the one-stop shop. Guys, feel free to reach out for anything. Call, text, email, DM, do whatever you got to do. I'm always there. My phone is always on. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget, follow me on Instagram. Thank you to everyone that watches, supports, everyone that reaches out. Can't thank you guys all enough. Catch you on the next one.